We interviewed, I think, 3 agents in the end. Actually, no, 4 agents. Martyn and Gerrard came across extremely professional, and they came with the 2 of them. The head of the region came along, and Nadia, our contact person, who came along as well. And both were very articulate, very, very well trained, good sales technique, I suppose, but they were able to really articulate how they look after their landlords with the different service level models they have. I felt very comfortable. Everything was well explained. The insurance to the ongoing contact person being a steady contact person, so you're not going to some sort of a call center in the middle of nowhere. I felt very comfortable. It was a personal experience. The whole process went super fast. It was literally, we agreed to terms, and I think within a week we saw a handful of tenants come through the door, all very good caliber. I think the deal was sealed within the first 10 days. And the tenant, a lovely lady, she came by twice. My wife and I both met her, and we were very pleased, and they vetted her very well. And it was very smooth, the whole process. What we looked for was, a reputable firm, a firm that, one, we have had somebody in our friends or family circle with experience. And Martyn Gerrard, we have a good friend whose father is he's got a number of properties, let's say that, and he's always had a good, pleasant experience. So you do go on that reference. 2, I think the bit which we were very keen to make sure that Martyn Gerrard did is to take everything out of our hands. Because when you are a landlord, you live abroad, you can't really deal with your own property. You need to have the trust that somebody really looks after it whilst you're away. And they gave that. And 3, the vetting of the tenant, extremely important, because we're talking about sizable sums. You want to make sure that monies get paid and the tenant, looks after your lovely house, right? And so therefore, to start and finish with the same question, yes, they have delivered so far. What impressed me most was effectively the efficiency of how they deal with you, the speed. You always get an answer quickly. There's no delay. You can have a very direct conversation. If you agree with something, great. If you don't, also good. We needed some quotes from electrical work. It was dealt with very quickly, very efficiently. I wasn't happy with the first one. We went straight back to the second one. It was all very plain sailing. It was all very easy. There was no real issue along the way. I think they did have good local knowledge, because they were able to say, look, this type of house in this area is more at the top end, and therefore it might not be a huge amount of tenants that will be knocking on our door effectively, but they knew exactly the type of tenant working in the larger tech companies around the area or being self-employed. So I think they had a good feel for who, what, where and when. That was nice. Gave a good bit of comfort. Nadia is very communicative. And so is the office, but Nadia in particular has been very easy to get hold of. We're on WhatsApp, and we speak as a little team with my wife, and we're able to always get hold of her. But also I find the back office, the people that look after you as a landlord, and Ollie in particular, he's a very easy going guy who's always very easy to get hold of, whether it's via the phone or email. The whole communication seems to be very, well slick, to use some local language. Of course, you can trust them, otherwise you wouldn't sign up with them. If you have the good feeling from the start when somebody makes the pitch for the property and your business, if they are very easy to go and direct and honest and open, you have to trust. I think the world needs a bit of trust nowadays, right? So, at the end of the day, I do trust them. Look, the reason why I'm doing this testimonial is very simple. If I get good service, don't we all? We want to, pass it on and say to people, look, the service that somebody has given you is great. People should actually, do that more often. We're all very suspicious of people nowadays. And I think, Nadia and the team have looked after us. So I'm happy to give a good reference, and hopefully other landlords will go, oh, that was helpful. The famous Google 4-star rating, 5-star rating. It's something I use, or the Amazon rating, and why not do the same in return? Well, absolutely. Hence we're sitting here. So yes, I would definitely recommend Martyn Gerrard. I think it's a solid agent, one with knowledge, good people, and hopefully they'll look after us for many years to come.